Hello guys, so welcome back to this tutorials. In our previous video, we were able to design our dashboard using MDI form and also link our login form to our dashboard. And in this section, we are going to design our sales form, which will be used by tellers to sell products. Again, this video will also be divided into two. The first part focusing on designing the UI solely. Let's get into it. Now, so in our last video, we were able to design the MDI form as I said. So in this video, we are focusing on designing our sales form. And in the previous video, we added this sales form. So if you haven't watched that video, you can go and do that and come and continue with us. So with our sales form, we would want to use a label. So let's look for a label and drop it. No, the font color shouldn't be white. The font color should be black. Let's click on the form, main form, and change the font color to black. Then change the back color to white. Sorry. Great. So we need label, we will need grid view, data grid view. Let's drop it here. We will need text box, of course. Then we will need button. Okay. So let's start designing. I will not be talking here too much, so let's start designing. Search products. Let's duplicate this one and call it quantity. So the quantity the person is purchasing. Let's duplicate this one as well. Let's reduce the size and place it here. So let's place this button here for the quantity. Okay, so let's place this button here. See? So let's name the button add. Then let's have our let's have it this way. Okay, so we have it this way. Then let's come down and have label here. And let this label be the total. So it will be the total amount, total cost. So the cost of the list of items you have purchased. Then let's have this one to be payments made. So the amount the customer will give to the teller. Then the last one will be the change the teller has to give to the customer. Okay, so let's have another label here. Sorry. Let's have another label here. Enter customer amount, payments. So the button below here, the text box here, this is where the teller will enter the amounts the person has given him. And let's use label to design this. Let's put a dummy data. Let's say Ghana city. Let's say 100 cities. So all this one we will design it so that it will come from our code instead of it being static here. This is just a way of designing our form. Just for testing. Okay, great. So something like this. Not be bad. Of course, let's go to our login form because we were using some colors. We want to keep using the same colors. So the button color we were using the gold color. So we should keep that thing across all. So the button color was good. Let's keep that. And I think the four color two was dim gray. Great. So let's keep on using the same dim gray. Okay. And the button style should be flat. I think flat. Yes. Okay. So basically, this is where the user will search for the products. So after searching the products, the user will click on add, and the system will add it to the list. In fact, here let's use drop down instead of the text box. Let's use drop down control combo box. Sorry, let's use combo box. So let's remove this one so that it will be a list of products. Okay. So now let's run it and see how it will look. Master, sorry, master, enter. Okay, so let's click on start, and that's what we are having. But you realize that there's a lot of space here. It's not responsive enough. So let's work on the responsiveness of the application so that it will be able to spread across the form. So let's work on that. So to do that, Windows Form is normally difficult to do some of these things, but we can have a way of designing it, making it responsive. So first of all, we can click on this data grid view, and we will go to properties, and we check the anchor. We have a property called anchor this side. So the anchor means that anytime the form is expanded, how should this grid view here adjust to expansion? And by default, it's saying that if it's expanded, it should go up and the left side. So what we want to do is that we want it to go up, left, and also the right. Let's see how it will behave. Let's run it. Master. So now we open our stats, and now we are seeing that this our data grid view is expanding when the form is increasing. So if I reduce it, this is what I'm having. You realize whilst I'm reducing it, this one too is the grid view is responding, by the buttons here, they are not responding. So we have to fix that one as well. So to do that, what we will do is that for this button, let me expand this one up to this side, push this one here. Let's move the quantity close to this side. It's a bit. Okay, let's move the quantity here. Good. And let's expand this one. So what I'll do is that for the button, we will make the growth to go top, then instead of left, we want to move right. Now, this one, this two, we would do it the same thing. So it should move to this side. And for our search dialog here, we will use top and this side as well, this way. Let's try and see if we can get a good result from this. Great. So realize that it's expanding nicely. Now, if I start reducing it, you realize everything is responding nicely, except this side, which we will fix that one very soon. So you realize now everything is working nicely. We maximize it, everything is working nicely. So let's go back and do it for our footer as well. So this side too, what we will do is that we will select all these controls and change the anchor to this side as well. And for this, we want to maintain it like this. Let's try it and see. Let's run it again. Master, login. Great. So no, you see, this thing is still not moving. We want it to move to this side, but it's still here. I don't know why. Let's go and check why that is happening. Let's select this. Let's go back and see the anchor, what is happening there. Okay, so let's remove the left side so that it will be top, then right only. Let's try it again. Great, great. Now we are having the feature we want. Great. So let's now name our controls so as we can get access to it inside our code. So let's name them. Let's call this button combo box search products. Let's name this one as button quantity. Let's name this one button add to cart. Let's name this one data grid view list of cards. Let's name this one to as customer payment. Then this one, we will change them inside our code. So let's name the controls as well. We are not naming these ones because you won't need them inside the code to do anything. That is why we are not changing them. But this ones, we want to change it inside our code. So let's go ahead and name this one label total cost. Let's name this one to us label payment amount. Let's name this one to as label customer change. Great. So now we have been able to name our controls. Now, let's add, let me move this one a little bit here. Great. And let's add a button here for printing of the receipt. Okay. So, yeah. And let's make it let's make it small. So let's name it as button print receipt. And we name it print receipt. Of course, the color should be dim. The font color should be dim gray. Then the back color should be gold. The back color should be gold. Gold. Great. And the button style also should be flat. Good. Now let's change the growth of this button to I'm contemplating whether to make the print button very long across. Let's see how this one will look. Let's try this and see how this one will look. And let me set the anchor to yeah, this side. And let's see how it will look like. Master, enter. Okay. So let's run it. Start POS. No. The button is going down. So I think there's a space here. So let's move it up a little bit. There is space up there. So let's select this one. So I'm just selecting all of them. And then I'll push it up using my mouse, the arrow up. Okay, great. Let's save and run it again and let's see how it will look if we can justify our design. Okay, let's see. Great, I think this one is okay. So think we're having a very nice design, in my opinion. Okay. So let's end this video here. And in our next video, we will tackle linking this form to our database so that we can search the products here and we can add to carts and we can make payments and so on. Thank you for watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click on the bell icon so that anytime we post video here, you can see it. Thank you very much.